Hello friends, this video on fractions and decimals part 10 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. So now let us look at some of the questions. Question number 1. What does this drawing represent? So here you see a lot of images. So the first image, so what is it? You have a square which is divided into 4 equal halves, out of which one half is shaded. So this represents 1 by 4. But you have 3 such squares. That means altogether what does it represent? 1 by 4 multiplied by 3. So this is what is being represented by this drawing. Similarly, let's look at this. First, let us focus on the first circle. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 equal parts, out of which one part is shaded. That is 1 by 5. But you have 2 such circles. So this multiplied by 2. So 1 by 5 into 2 is what is represented by this drawing. Let's look at the third one. So here again you have a circle where 2 parts out of 3 parts are shaded. So it is 2 by 3 and you have 3 such circles. So this is 2 by 3 multiplied by 3. Question number 2. What does this drawing represent? So here it actually is telling you something which results in something else. Okay. So let us first focus on the first triangle. What does it show? It has 4 equal parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, out of which 1, 2 and 3 parts are shaded. So this is 3 by 4. And how many such diagrams do you have? You have 3 similar triangles. That means 3 by 4 multiplied by 3. Right? Now, what would be the result of this 3 by 4 multiplied by 3? So the result would be, the result actually should be 9 by 4. But let's try to understand it from this image. So it shows this is totally shaded. So this is completely shaded. So this is going to be 4 by 4. What about this? This is also completely shaded. So this is also 4 by 4. But here it is only one part is shaded. So this is 1 by 4. So basically this is 4 by 4 plus 4 by 4 plus 1 by 4. So that means 4 by 4 is 1. 4 by 4 again is 1 and 1 by 4. So 1 plus 1 is actually 2. So 2 plus 1 by 4. So how do we add this? So here 4. Now here you have 1. So 1 into 4 is 4. Therefore 2 into 4 plus 4 into 1 is 4. So 1 into 1. Therefore 4 2 is 8 plus 1 1 is 1 divided by 4. So this is 9 by 4. So this represents 9 by 4. So this actually tells that 3 times 3 by 4 is equal to 9 by 4. That is being represented by this drawing. And this 9 by 4, if you write it in as mixed fraction, it is 2 1 by 4. That means 2 triangles are completely shaded and the third triangle is shaded only 1/4. So we still have another image. So I'm sorry I have written over it, but still I think it is manageable. So here in the first figure you see there is one part which is shaded. One part out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts. So this represents 1 by 5. Here also one part out of 5 part. Here also one part out of 5 parts. So basically 1 by 5 multiplied by 3 is equal to, in this case you see 1 part, 2 part and 3 part. So here 3 parts out of 5 parts are shaded. So this represents 3 multiplied by 1 by 5 is equal to 3 by 5. Question number 3. Multiply and reduce to lowest form. So here we will have a good practice. Let us start with the first one. It is 20 multiplied by 5 by 4. So how do we multiply this? Again, numerator with numerator. So 5 into 20 is 100 divided by denominator into denominator, which is 1 into 4, that is 4. So this would be 100 by 4. Now you can write it in terms of this way as well, 100 by 4. So you can also write it as, if you actually divide 100 by 4, what do you get? 4 2 is 8. 2, then you have 0, 5 is 20. So basically 4 into 25 is equal to 100. right? So this 100 by 4 can also be written as 100 can be written as 25 into 4 divided by 4. So 4 and 4 will cancel out. So you are left with 25. So 20 multiplied by 5 by 4 is equal to 25. Let's look at the second one, that is 2 by 3 into 4. So here again you multiply the numerators together. So this would be 8 divided by 3 into 1, which is 3. So is it in the lowest form? Yes, it is already in the lowest form, because if you compare the common factors of 8 and 3. So what are the factors of 8? 1, 2, 4, 8. And what are the factors of 3? 1 and 3. So do you have any common factor between the two except 1? No. Therefore, this is already in the lowest form. Let's look at the third one. It is 5 into 6, 3 by 4. So first of all, we will convert the mixed fraction into improper fraction. So 6 into 4, 24 plus 3. That is 25, 26, 27. So this would be 27 by 4. Now multiply the numerators. That is 5 into 27, which is 135, divided by multiply the denominators. That is 1 into 4, which is 4. So 135 by 4. So this is also in its lowest form, because they do not have any common factor other than 1. So this would be the answer. Question number 4, that is 2 by 7 into 7 by 9. So in this case we will do the same. 2 into 7 is 14 and 9 into 7 is 63. So here let us find the common factors. 14 common factor would be 1, 2, 7, 14. And what about 63? For 63, the common factors would be 1, 3, 7, 9, 21 and 63. So which is the highest common factors? The highest common factor here is 7. So therefore what we will do, we will divide both the numerator and the denominator by 7. So 14 divided by 7 is 2 and 63 divided by 7 is 9. So 2 by 9 is the lowest form. Let us now look at the fifth one. Now we do not have enough space. Let's do it here. So fifth one is 2 by 3 multiplied by 2 into 2 by 3. So first we will convert it into improper fractions. That is 3 into 2, 6 plus 2. That is 8. So 8 by 3. So now again multiplying the numerators, 16, multiplying the denominators, that is 9. Now 16 and 9. Do you think we can reduce it to lowest form? We can't, because they again do not have any common factor other than 1. So this is already in its lowest form. So the answer would be 16 by 9. Thank you. Please visit examfear.com for free quality education. You can learn with a simple 4-step learning process wherein you can watch video lessons, you can ask your questions, you can refer notes, and you can take a free online test. We have content for class 6 to 12 on physics, chemistry, mathematics, and biology along with practical videos. So please subscribe to our channel for daily updates. Thank you.